There's been a ton of crazy DC rumors and reports that have been flying, especially ever since James Gunn announced his plans for the future of the DC universe. But this one might be the craziest one we've heard, but it's what everybody's talking about right now. That Christian Bale is being rumored to return as Batman, not just in the Flash movie, but potentially for the future of the DCU. This is absolutely insane. This is over on Cosmic Book News. Christian Bale might be back as Batman, according to new rumors and speculation that surround the DCU reboot from James Gunn and Peter Safran. The rumor has to do with the Flash movie, where it's been reported that various scenes have been removed due to Gunn's planned reboot. It's claimed by the end of the Flash movie, they've seen big changes with the removal of Michael Keaton's Batman and Sasha Calle as Supergirl, not to mention Henry Cavill as Superman. Just to be clear, it doesn't mean Michael Keaton or Supergirl being removed from the film. But at the end, in the resolution, when Barry restores the timeline or whatever, that no longer will Michael Keaton be at the end of that movie because he's not going to be sticking around. They're not going to have any other use for Michael Keaton in the DCU. But apparently, one former Batman actor will be making a return. To be clear, this doesn't mean that Keaton Batman has been totally removed, as Gunn confirmed Keaton is the star of the film. Like I said, here's a little screenshot from Instagram. Michael Keaton is one of the stars of the movie. I wouldn't be able to cut him if I tried, and I wouldn't try. So just to put a cap on that. According to what's been reported, originally the Michael Keaton Batman was going to serve as the mentor to Supergirl, who is supposed to be the new Superman of DC. What an abomination that would have been. However, now that Gunn is going with his new Superman, and it's thought Sasha Calle won't be his choice to play Supergirl, it seems the scenes at the end of The Flash have been changed to lead to and reflect the new DCU, which means Keaton and Calle are out. This is where this report originates. Grace Randolph, not the biggest fan of Grace Randolph. She's wrong about some shit. She's been right before in the past, though. This is one that everybody is now talking about. I hear that it's going to be a former Batman who cameos at the end of The Flash and could potentially stick around as the new permanent DCU Batman, Damian's dad, because Pattinson is still solo. I know who it is, but it would be uncool to reveal the whole thing. She puts this up with images of Val Kilmer's Batman, George Clooney's Batman, and Christian Bale's Batman. Now, what she's talking about, the future of the DCU, Batman the Brave and the Bold, has already been announced with Batman and with Damian Wayne as Robin. James Gunn announced that as part of his big reboot. She would go on to say, could you give a tiny hint? It's one of those three. Well, if it's one of these three, we know damn well it's not going to be Val Kilmer for obvious reasons. George Clooney, are you really going to make George Clooney? How old is George Clooney? Probably like 60? I just Google searched it. George Clooney is 61 years old. I don't think you're going to be going with George Clooney to be the future DCU of Batman. So you're left with Christian Bale. But does that make sense? He's always said he'd never return, that he was never going to come back and do this. But that could change. Money could change those things. The plan that they have in place could change those things. Are we really saying that Christian Bale is returning as Batman for the DCU, that he is going to be an established Batman? Is it going to connect back to the Dark Knight trilogy? Is it going to be his own thing? What does that mean? She says it'd be uncool to reveal the whole thing, but I mean, if you give us these options, it's pretty easy to tell who they would be bringing back. Christian Bale's the only one that's aged appropriately to do what they want to do in all likelihood. This just seems unfathomable to me that could be happening. But those are the reports, those are the rumors that are out there right now, that Christian Bale is coming back in the Flash movie. And not only will he just be in the Flash movie, that he could be Batman going forward in the DCU. I don't really know how to feel about that. I don't know if it works. I don't know if he would come back, if he wants to be back for that amount of time, but that's the story. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.